This English grammar point came from a real lesson I had with a private student here in Japan. At the time of this lesson, the Japanese emperor had just changed. The title of emperor was passed from father to his eldest son. My student and I were talking about this, and I helped my student make this sentence. I take the changing of the emperor more seriously now that I'm older. I was asked about the expression, now that I'm older. As always, I like to teach English grammar with lots of examples. I turned that English lesson into a blog post and video to share with all of you. I hope it's helpful. Now that. Now that means as a result of the fact that, since. Please look at the following examples. I can get to work easily now that I've got a car. As a result of getting a car, it's easy to travel to work. I take the changing of the emperor more seriously now that I'm older. As a result of being older and more mature, I take the changing of the emperor more seriously. More examples. I understand Japanese culture better now that I've lived here for more than a decade. This means as a result of living in Japan for more than 10 years, I better understand the culture. We can start a sentence with now that, as long as we change the order of the results so our grammar is correct. Now that I've got a car, I can get to work easily. The fact that I can get to work easily is the result. The cause of that result is I've got a car. Now that will come before our cause. So when now that starts our sentence, the cause comes next. Compare. I can get to work easily now that I've got a car. Now that I've got a car, I can get to work easily. In both of these sentences, now that comes before the cause. The result can either start the sentence or finish the sentence. Now that our children have left home, we save a lot of money on food. Here's a common English expression using now that. Now that you mention it. Now that you mention it is used when one remembers or realizes something because of what another person has just said. Karen just resigned. Did you have any idea she was planning to quit? Now that you mention it, I remember hearing her talk about traveling around the world last week. I guess she is going to live her dream. Bruce remembered what Karen said last week because William asked him if he knew that she was planning to quit. Is Nick feeling okay today? He didn't say anything, but now that you mention it, he looked kind of pale this morning. Nancy remembered Nick's condition this morning because Andrea asked her about him. The weather has been strange this spring. Now that you mention it, I heard there could be some light snow later this week. It's very unusual to have snow in May. Visit my Now That Grammar blog post for more. The link to this blog post is in the description of this video. You can find lots of great English help at my free blog, worldenglishblog.com. Join my English newsletter to get new posts, videos, English PDFs, and more right in your inbox. Thanks for watching and have a great day.